What is going on, guys? Today I am sharing with you 6 just general track improvements for Assetto Corsa. We have F1, WEC, IMSA, and just some greater global GT races happening around the world. All of these are made by the one and only Pyre. They are extensions to bring whatever track we're looking at up to its 2024 look and feel, and these are some must-haves for Assetto Corsa, especially if you're a big fan of any one of these series or races. Before we get into it though, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my second channel, JC Racing. If you want to see some broader sim racing content besides just Assetto Corsa mods, that will be your one-stop shop for it. You can find it down in the link in the description below. But without further ado, let's get right on to the first track on today's list, and that is Bathurst Mount Panorama. This is the home, of course, of the Bathurst 12-hour, and Pyre has done a fantastic extension for the reboot team version of the track, which is a laser scanned ACC conversion. Pyre has added a new VAO patch. A really cool change that I like is physics being added to the brake marker signs along the track, and of course he's added updated sponsor boards, bridges, and everything you could ever want. This is already a fantastic looking track, and especially with this extension, it looks amazing. You can find it down in the description below. Now we throw it over to South Africa, to Kyalami for the Kyalami 9-hour. Of course, an awesome GT race that happens around there every single year. Kyalami is a fantastic track. This is for the Kyalami 2016 track that's over on Race Department. He's added all of the year-specific billboards, fence boards, and grass sponsors. He's also put some crews in the pits, some animated displays dotted around the tracks. He's updated the grass, added new flags around the circuit, people in the stands, as well as the standing / general admission zones, new starting lights, a new VAO patch, and a lot more. This is just a super fun track. I hope we can see F1 around here in the future. You can find the extension down in the link in the description below. Now we throw it over to F1 for the first 2 races of the 2024 season, starting of course at Bahrain. Pyre has added all of the 2024 billboards, animated boards, fence boards, all around the track. He's added new brake markers, all of the updated 2024 signs around the track, all of the ground sponsors, the digital flags as well, 2024 gantries, of course, dotted around the track. He's updated his Rolex clock at the end of the pit lane. He's got a new tower lights animation on the big tower in turn 1, a new podium, and a new VAO patch. This is made for the Fenner version of Bahrain. This is a really fun one. I really do like Bahrain. It's a fun layout, and this one looks stunning here in Assetto Corsa. You can find this one down in the link in the description below. And now we go over to the Jetta Circuit, a track that, while I don't like the location of it, as I'm sure most don't, I do have to admit, definitely, at least for hot lapping and things like that here in Assetto Corsa, it is just a fun track. This is made for the Chicky Freaky version of the track. There is both the 0.75 version and the 0.8 version of the track, but he does have versions available for both, so kind of pick your poison, if you will. He's added all of the 2024 billboards, animated boards, fence boards, and ground sponsors around the track. He's updated the Rolex clock model at the end of the pit lane, updated the DRS zones, as well as the displays dotted around the track. He's got new Tech Pro sponsors dotted around, of course, for the barriers, as well as a new VAO patch. You can find this one down in the link in the description below. And finally, we throw it over to sports cars, endurance racing, starting out with the WEC at Lusail. This is for the Fenner version of Lusail. It's a pretty decent track, but especially with this extension, it does look quite nice. He has added all of the 2024 WEC billboards, the animated boards, fence boards, brake markers, and the ground sponsors dotted around as well. Looking super duper nice. He's added the, of course, Rolex clock model at the end of the pit lane. He has got a lot of missing ground colors added to the track track, which looks very nice. Got new AI, and that is a big one if you want to do some AI racing around here. 50 pits as well have been added, so you can get a full WEC grid going with that, and a new VAO patch as well. You can find this one down in the link in the description below. And finally, we go on to IMSA for the race that just happened this past weekend, and what a race it was. This is the 2024 Sebring 12-hour. Pyre has added all of the 2024 bridges, sponsor boards, brake marker signs, all of the ground sponsors, and a new VAO patch. This is for the reboot team version of Sebring, the best by far Sebring for Assetto Corsa. So if you don't have this one already, you've been missing out, but better late than never. I highly recommend you give it a shot. And what a track it is, especially with this extension. It looks super duper beautiful, and Sebring, it's just such a fun track. I'm doing the iRacing Sebring 12-hour this upcoming weekend. I'm very excited. I love Sebring. You can find this one down in the link in the description below. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy this video, a like and a sub would mean a lot. Once again, be sure to check out my second channel, JC Racing. That will be the top link in the description below. But yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.